Hey Joakim, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? Today's episode we got this crewmate here, and here's what this is a brand new product from the Ecoflow brand. If you guys see my previous video, you guys would know that I reviewed a lot of different products from the Ecoflow brand. So I reviewed a lot of different type of like smaller ones or bigger version of the power station that they do have. And if you guys remember in the past, I showed you guys the Delta Pro before. This video, I will not show you guys the Delta Pro. I'll compare the Delta Pro to this one in a different video. But for right now, I do want to show you guys this new one here, which is the Delta Pro 3, to show you guys what it looks like in terms of the unboxing process and to kind of test it out a little bit. So what I'm doing right now is open up and show you guys what the inside looks like here. And keep in mind that this product, when you guys do get it, it is kind of heavy, so you guys might need help to carry it or use like a wagon or something to carry it. Like for me, in order for me to even carry this up here to my room, I had to use like a little cart because it's so heavy. But once you guys open up, this is what the inside looks like. So the very first thing you guys will see inside right here, they do have this little booklet thing inside. And what it is a quick starter guide to teach you guys how to set up and how to use it. Pretty cool little design here. And then when you guys first get the product inside, it's well protected and see. So take out this protection layer here. And then once you guys remove that protection layer, we do have the product inside. Like I mentioned, the product might be too heavy for some of you guys, so you guys might need to get help. If I try to lift it up, I'm kind of struggling already. So I think what I'm gonna do is to flip it on the side and take it out. So if you guys are taking it by yourselves, you guys can see how hard it is because it's very, very heavy. So you do want to be careful and take your time, slowly take it out. And then pretty much once you guys take it out from the package, it'll be a lot easier because they do have the wheels for you guys to roll it. Just like that. So now let's move this to one side. And I do want to mention on the very bottom of the package, they do provide you guys a box as well. And inside the box right here, they have like the cable and other stuff. So if you guys do open it, once you guys open it, inside right here, they do have the cable for you to plug in to recharge it, which is the AC cable inside. And also inside right here, they do provide you guys this option here. So what this is for is so that way you can strap it onto the handle right here. So that way you guys won't hurt yourself on your hand when you guys do grip it. Same on this side right here as well. So because of how heavy the unit is when you guys do carry it and lift it, that's the whole point of giving you guys the option here. In case if you guys do need to lift it, you guys can. But it is super heavy, so do be careful and try not to hurt your back. And then when you guys take out the cable here, make sure to use the cable that's provided. Don't use any other cable that's not provided, because if you guys use any other cable, it will not work and it might damage that cable, because this product for this power station uses a lot of power to help you guys recharge it, so keep that in mind. But right here is the cable that you guys can use, and they even tell you guys do not use other cables to charge. Plug directly into an AC wall outlet to recharge it. And then this is pretty much what the product looks like here. So the design is definitely a lot cooler when you guys look at it compared to the older version. But there are some stuff here that are slightly different as well. Like the power that's on here, they mentioned how it supports more power in this one than the old one. The old one for the Delta, I think that one only supports 3,600 watts max. Where for this one, it's 4,000 watts max. And then when you guys use the X Boost technology, I think that one supports 4,000 or 4,500, and this one supports 6,000 when you guys use the X Boost technology. So for those that who don't know what the X Boost technology is, it's pretty much this technology that Ecoflow has, where it can allow you guys to use like the power station for products that can use up to 6,000 watts, but just brings down the power when you guys use it. That's the really cool thing about Ecoflow's product and that technology that they do have. But let's take a look and show you guys what's on here first. So because this unit is gonna be really heavy, I can't lift it up. So instead what I'm gonna do is to bring the camera closer to show you guys what's on here. All right, so you see how when I bring it up like this is what the bottom part looks like when you guys do lift it up. So this has this option here for you guys to step on to bring it back down. But this part right here is a lever for you guys to push out. Similar to the older version where you guys can use it to move it around from one place to another very easily, which I'll show you guys in a second. But push back down when you guys are not using it. And then right here, we do have a different outlet for you guys to use. So there's the AC option here and this option here as well. This one you guys can use the 240 watts. This one here is 120. This is also 120 as well. So feel free to use any of these outlets if you guys need to use those. They have the option for you guys to turn on each different part here if you guys want to turn on this one only or this one only. Here we do have two USB-C option, and then here we do have the fast charging USB option here. And then here we do have the screen that should turn on when you guys do activate it. So this is probably the power button for you guys to press to turn it on. So once you guys press on it, it should turn on right there. And then inside right here, we do have the fan for the cooling option to help you guys cool it down when you guys are using it. And then if you guys see how when you guys do press on it, the screen does turn on. So this is what the screen looks like when you guys turn it on. Currently at 35%. And you guys see how when I press on that, that turns on here. And that one turns on there. So I think for this option here, you guys can only use one or the other, not both at the same time to control this side or this side. So depending on what you guys are planning to use it for, make sure to use the correct side. And because it is an Ecoflow product, I believe you guys do have the option to connect this onto the app. So we'll try that in a second. But show you guys input, output, 35% as of right now, and show you guys how it's probably give you guys 1.4 days of battery life on here when you guys use it. And when you guys are not using it, just press right there to turn it off. So one time for screen off, and then press and hold to turn it off completely. And on the side right here, they said read and peel. So you guys want to peel that off, and you guys will open it up. So there's this option here for you guys to use on the side, which is the 120 option here. If you guys need to use that option right here. Love how they have the little sliding door here. Very cool little design right there for you guys to use. If you guys don't need to use it, then you guys don't have to. So we'll just leave it there for now for the tape. On this side right here, same thing, open it up. And the outputs and stuff that's on this side is slightly different. So you guys have like probably the solar option, remote option, this option here for you guys to use, which is like the DC option. And you guys can turn it on and off there as well. And love how they do have the sliding door here as well on this side. So that's everything on this side right here. And then here we do have the handle like I mentioned for the low grip. So now let's bring it back down and show you guys the other side as well in terms of what you guys get on the other side. All right, so on the other side right here, this is what it looks like. So this side, we also have like the cooling option here to help you guys cool down the unit of the fans built inside here. We do have the wheels on this side right here that's very high quality and very durable. Ecoflow's brand name right there. We do have a different option here for you guys to use as well. So open this one up. So you guys can plug in the AC option or the solar option or the car charging option to recharge it. You have the option right here to change if you guys want fast or slow charging speed. So that's also pretty nice. And they do tell you guys right here on the screen if you guys ever forget. Right here, we do have the extra battery port. So you can put in the extra battery here to stack it if you guys want to. So this one allows you guys to stack 1 and 2 extra battery here if you guys want to. So similar to like the Delta Pro, like the older version, and some of the other products from Ecoflow, you guys can add the extra batteries on here as well, which is nice. And then here we do have the AC option here for its plug-in there, if you guys want to use that as well. So this one works as an input and output port. If you guys need to use that specific cable here, I believe that was designed for you guys to use like camping or something. So feel free to use that. And that's literally all the different ports and stuff that's on here. So what I'm gonna do right now is to show you guys what the handle looks like when you guys use it. Then we'll probably connect it on the app to show you guys what it looks like on the app as well. All right. So if you guys do go on the app right here, on the Ecoflow app, you can see how I found the device on here. So what I'm doing right now is connect the device first before we show you guys everything else on here. So it'll tell me to connect it onto my Wi-Fi. So let's connect it onto my Wi-Fi first. All right, so currently we're connecting onto Wi-Fi on here, so it'll probably take a few seconds to connect it. Looks like it's almost done if you can see. And then we're all set. So once you guys got all connected, then they'll have the option for you guys to update the firmware on here as well if you guys do need to. So I'm actually just update it for now. All right, so you guys heard the little beep maybe, but right now we are doing the update. So we'll let it finish doing the update first, then we'll give it a try to test it out and kind of push it to the limit and stuff. But while we're waiting for the update, let me show you guys how to use the handle part on here. So like I mentioned, they have the handle on the bottom part right here. So all you do is push it out and bring it all the way out. When you guys bring it out, just lift it up. And that'll make it very easy for you guys to move from one place to another if you guys do need to, as you can see. And when you guys do like this, it's not heavy at all. It's actually very lightweight because it's providing all that weight and support that's on the bottom part of the product. So that way it makes it very easy for you guys to carry around from one place to another, which is pretty cool. Compared to when you guys are carrying the whole unit by yourself with 2 hands, it's so much harder. The only one downside of having the handle so low is that when you guys bring it down, you have to bend down to kind of bring it down. And you guys have to push the button to push back inside to lock it back in. And that's pretty much how you guys use the handle option. So that's literally everything that's on this product in terms of how to use it and what you guys kind of get. Now what I do is to turn it back to the front so that way you can see what the screen looks like when you guys are testing out. So we're gonna try a few different things here. We're gonna try to test out like the USB-C option, see if it really gives you guys 100 watts, and then we'll try out the AC option to push to the limit this product to see how much power it can support. So we're gonna use a couple things and see what happens. All right, so I just finished doing the update on here, and here's what the screen looks like. So this is what the app looks like on here once you guys finish updating it and turning it on. So you pretty much have the option to control like the AC option and then the 12V option here for DC as well to turn it on and off. You guys can go to like the setting page right here and control all these different settings here as well. So you probably want to turn on the X Boost technology on here when you guys use it. So they explain to you guys what it does. It's best to only power one thing at a time using X Boost. X Boost may not work for electronics with strict voltage requirements, so test your devices before using. but you guys can pretty much control all the other stuff here, like the watts that's being controlled on here for AC speed. So feel free to control those if you guys want to. So you guys can do fast charging or slow charging option, and you guys can still do like the other stuff like the energy management. So if you guys want to set like a charge limit on your device, just like the older one, you can do the same thing on here as well. So there's a lot of similar functionality that's on here that you guys can get on this one that you guys can get on the older one as well. But now that we show you guys what the product looks like and what's on here and what the app looks like, now let's give it a try to see how it does work when you guys try out some stuff on here. So we'll probably try out maybe like the AC option and then the USB-C option as well. Let's start the USB-C option first to charge a device. All right, so the very first test is to charge this power bank that I have right here from the Anker brand. So if you guys plug it in here, this one supports up to 100 watts. That's why I want to use this one here to charge it. But let's turn it on. So once you guys turn it on right there, it'll show you guys how much power that's being generated on this unit here. So right now it's giving you guys around 97 watts charging into the power bank that we have here. And they even show you guys here on the power bank as well, which is why I like it. So this one show you guys that it's charging at 99.5, which is pretty much 100 watts. And this one allows you guys to go out to 140 watts, which is pretty cool. So and see for that test, when you guys use it, it does work. Now let's try to use some AC option on here and see what happens when you guys use it for multiple AC options at the same time. Hopefully I have enough products to push it to the limit, but let's see. All right, so I brought over a few different things here to give it a try and see how it does work. All three of these devices here that I have, with a hair dryer, a kettle, and also a steamer that we have here, when you guys turn it on and use it, it uses roughly almost like 1,400 watts when you guys use it. So let's give it a try. So let's turn the kettle here first, and let's turn on the steamer that we have. And if you guys wait for that to turn on, you can see how much power it does generate on here, which is around 2,800 already. So I turn on this hair dryer that we do have, turns on. The number jumps up to 3,600 and now to 4,000. So when we're using 3 devices here at the same time, you can see how it's having no issue on here and working fine. So 4 devices at the same time, 4,000 watts, no problem, as you can see here on the screen. And if you guys maintain that power on here, which is 4,000 watts, it'll probably give you guys up to 17 minutes of usage when you guys use it. So that's a lot of power in here. And if you guys do turn on like the expandable battery option to put it on top, that'll be even more power and last longer when you guys use it, which is pretty cool. So now that we try 3 things at the same time that's super powerful, you can see how it goes up to 4,000 watts. If you guys were to go even higher, let's see what happens. Let me see if I can find anything else that can go even higher than that. All right, so I found another product here to use. This one can't really go as high as the rest, but it can go above 4,700 or 4,000 watts when you guys do use all these at the same time. So let me show you guys what I mean. So let's turn this on. Actually, let's turn on this one here first. Then let's turn on this one. And let's turn this one here. So when you guys turn on all 3 of these at the same time, that's pretty much how much power that's being generated on here. So that's already 3,600. And if you guys turn on the hair dryer that we have here, we have it on. You guys can see how the number goes to 4,011. It doesn't go in higher than that because of the technology that's built on here in terms of X-Boost technology. It won't allow you guys to go any higher than 4,000, but because you have the X-Boost technology on, allows you guys to use products that goes above that. So pretty much when you guys are using these 4 products at the same time, the power that's on here is more than 4,000, but it only shows 4,000 because it allows you guys to still use it, but just bring down the power. So the product definitely does work, and it does give you guys the power that they mentioned, which is the 4,000 watts max. But the X-Boost technology allows you guys to use it for stronger devices, just bring down the power. So the product definitely does work in everything. If you can see, super powerful when you guys use it. But what I'm doing now is to plug in the cable to charge it up and see how fast it charges when you guys use it. Now that it's at 30%. All right, so right here we got the cable plugged in. So make sure when you guys are plugging it, plug it in directly into a wall outlet. But if you guys do plug it in the back part right here, once you guys plug it in, it should start charging. So pretty much when you guys are charging it, they tell you guys how much power that's being provided here. So roughly it's charging at 1,722 watts as right now. So that's how much power is being provided. And you guys can see how right here show you guys that it probably take around 2.1 hours to recharge it from 31% to 100. So obviously it's not gonna be super fast considering the battery capacity that's on here for this unit. But it is really powerful. You can see how much battery is on here when you guys use the product. So if you guys would use your products on here for the output, which is around 1,700 watts, You guys can probably use this for almost 2 hours and it'll last you guys quite a long time, if you see. And if you guys do get any of their like solar panels or the extra battery on here, it'll last even longer and help you guys keep it charged if you guys do the solar panel, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much how much power that's being provided on here when you guys use it. Let me try to turn the switch on the back and see what happens when you guys do flip the switch from fast to slow. So the switch is the back part right here that I showed you guys earlier, to just switch it. And once you guys do that, you can see how the number drops down by almost half. So now it's giving you guys 769 watts, and that'll probably take you guys 4.1 hours to recharge it. So obviously when you guys are slow charging, your power station is better for the health and everything for the battery health. But if you guys do charge it slow, it'll take a really long time. So if you guys are not in a rush, then sure. But if you guys are in a rush somewhere, then you probably want to do the fast charging speed because it's almost 2 times the amount of time when you guys use it. But that's pretty much everything that's on this product to show you guys how it works and everything. All right. So now that we show you guys what the product looks like and how it does work, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So like I mentioned, I do have the Delta Pro, so I'll probably compare that in a different video to this one here. But for this unit, when you guys do look at it and see what you guys do get, you can see how it's really impressive. There's definitely a lot of new improvements on here. The design is a lot cooler as well. It just looks so much more futuristic when you guys do look at it as well. And even when you got the charging right now, I'm not sure if you can hear or not, but there's no really loud fan. A lot of older Ecoflow products, when you guys use it, the fan is so loud that you guys can hear it really, really loud. The newer one that we have here, even when you guys turn it back to like the fast charging speed on here, you guys can definitely hear the fan on here, but it's not as loud compared to like the older versions. Like right now, as I'm sitting on the power station, I can hear it already, but it's not like super loud compared to like the older one. I think it was either Delta 2 or the Delta 2 Max that the fan is really loud. This one you guys can hear a little bit, but it's not that big of a noise when you guys use it, which is nice. So it definitely improved a lot of things and take a lot of feedback from a lot of the customers and stuff. So that is literally everything that's on this product here. Before I do end the video, I do want to show you guys one other product that I showed you guys before. If you guys don't remember, let me show you guys that. This is the other product I want to show you guys is the Delta Pro Ultra, and that's like a way bigger version than this one here and give you guys a lot more power since they do have an extra battery compartment. Let me bring it over to show you guys what I mean. All right, so right here we do have the Delta Pro Ultra. So you can see the size of this one right here is almost double the size of this one right here because the battery capacity is so much bigger. This product is so cool because it has so many cool features on here that you guys can use. Like they have the charging port and everything that's covered up as well, but they have 2 USB-C options here, similar to this one that I'm sitting on right now. And on this side right here, they do have 2 of the USB-A. And then right here, they have the cover for you guys to open up. And you guys can pretty much leave it open like that. And a lot of the ports that's on here is very similar to what you guys get for this unit here. But like I mentioned, this is a lot bigger and a lot more powerful than this one here. So this is called the Pro Ultra and this is called the Delta Pro 3. This one came out first before the Delta Pro 3, but this one is still the most powerful unit so far that I know of from Ecoflow brand so far. And this one, it has the wheels that's on the bottom for you guys to move it around really easily, which is nice. But this one's really, really heavy, so you do want to handle it with care. And just to show you guys what it looks like, let me just bring the camera closer to show you guys what it looks like really quick. All right. So they pretty much have these different options here, which is similar to the other one. 4 AC option, this option right here, 240 right here. Close it up once you guys are done. They have the screen right here that should turn on. So I'll show you guys the battery capacity that's on here and everything. So input, output, 99% right now. Extra battery that's on already. Give you guys around 16 days of battery life on here with the battery that's on here that's extra on top. They have these different compartments here for you guys to use as well. So the DC option for the input or output here. Fast and slow charging speed here that you can plug in. And this is where it's plugging in for the AC option. On this side right here, you guys have the 4G module if you guys put it in here if you guys want to. And then here on this side here, you guys can plug in the high PV port. You can slot this in. This one for the power in and out. And then here we have the option here that we currently have plugged into from the extra battery to this one. Here's a battery port for you guys to plug in here if you guys want to use that as well. But I love the design how you guys can just push it inside right there. That way it's very compact, as you can see. And then there's the button for you guys to turn on the other one here. And then throughout the unit, they do have the handle for you guys to hold it really easily on both sides. The cooling option right here to cool down the unit when you guys use it. The wheels that's on the bottom that has a lock option for you guys to lock it as well if you guys do need to. And then here on this side, we also have this side right here with the handle for you guys to carry it. So that's literally everything that's on here, if you guys can see. This one, they also have the app control. So similar to the other one, you guys can control it on the app. So turn on each different options on here if you guys need to. USB option here for you guys to use. and the USB-C option here for you guys to use as well. And the battery capacity on here is to last you guys way longer than the other one that you guys saw on this side. But they do have the button here for you to turn on the AC and DC option here. Press it one time, turn off the screen or turn it back on, and press and hold it to turn it off. So that's literally everything that's on here in terms of what you guys do get for this unit here. Super powerful for what you guys do get. If you guys want to use all the different outputs on here to use, feel free to do so. As I showed you guys before in the other test, this one can support even more power. This can go up to 7,200 watts. So that's a lot of power that's on here. We can guys use that, and it goes pretty high if you guys can see from the other tests I did before. I won't do in this test since I did multiple tests for this product already. But this product is definitely very powerful in terms of what you guys do get. So if you guys want to get the best of the best for a home backup solution for in case of emergency or something, this is definitely the unit to go for. The other one's pretty good as well, but like I mentioned, that's only 4,000 watts. This one right here goes as high as 7,200 on here. So definitely very powerful unit on here. So now that we compare both these units here to show you guys what you guys kind of get and also explains the different specs and features on here. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not to get this new unit here. So obviously, if you guys compare this one right here with the Pro Ultra to this one here, the Pro Ultra is easily the best option to go for if you guys want to get the most power and the best benefit of it. So they give you guys literally everything that's on here and more. But if you guys want something a little bit smaller that's better than the older version of the Delta Pro, then obviously this one is a better option to go for with the new design, new improvement, and new power that's on here. The limit that goes to 4,000 watts and X-Boost technology that supports up to 6,000, whereas the old one I think was only 4,500 for the X-Boost technology. And just the AC itself, I think that one supports up to 3,500 or 3,600 for the older version. So slightly more power that supports on this unit here. So this one's easily a lot more worth it than the old version when you guys do look at what you guys get for this one. But that obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, that obviously don't buy one. And save something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.